do a little bit of rules, shall we? Cable Electric. Rule number 1. Do be on time. For those of you who traveled, especially my friends from Fresno, California that I talked to earlier, I don't know if you're in here or not, maybe you are. My friends from Fresno, we're on Eastern Standard Time, all right? So if you're from Hawaii, you need to adjust your clocks, all right? And by the way, I want to go home with you. Also, if you're from California and you crossed a bunch of time zones, so Eastern Standard Time. Now, here's a big one. If you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're
late.
Now, why would they say that? If I'm on time, I'm on time. No, here's the thing. At Cable Electric, there are so many great opportunities for you guys. These instructors that you guys spend time with, you're absolutely going to love them. They're going to be able to pour part of their life into you. And so if you get there on time, then it's going to be, you got to find your seat and you got to get your stuff. And then you got to figure out you left your guitar back somewhere else and your book, who knows where, right? And so you're missing instruction time. So be early when you go places. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Number 2, do stay in groups. Because the party is always better with more people. Yes? Yes. Stay in groups. Don't go off by yourself. Now, I know you're the creatives. I understand, people get in your space and you can't harness the creative energies that are there. And so I know, especially for those of you that are goths, you've got to go put a few more safety pins in and defend the tradition of the world, whatever it may be. All right? So here's the thing, though. Stay in groups. Don't go off by yourself, all right? At Camp Electric, we party together, we're a family. Stay together. Yes? Yes. Yeah. Y'all don't get used to me, but when I say something, you can talk. This is not like church where it's like, shh, quiet. All right? We can talk. If I throw out a question and you know the answer, you can answer it, okay?
Yeah.
And if you get the answer wrong, by the way, we'll laugh at you and point at you. Maybe. Anyway. In the love of Jesus. Number 4, Number 3, this is a big one. Don't ever leave campus. All right? Now I know for some of you they're like, but the little convenience store is just right across the street. I can still see Cedarville, and I just needed a monster because it's about to fall over, and I wanted to learn about Jesus. All right? I know. Okay, I understand, but understand this. We have a no tolerance policy. If you go off campus, you go home. I know, it's like, really? Oh, I was having so much fun. Okay, so don't leave campus, all right? And by the way, you get to go home at your own expense. Your parents will love that. Number 4, don't leave your room after curfew. Camp Electric. You know who you are, all right? Don't leave your room after curfew. Because if you do, I'm going to instruct these chaperones to taser you in the head. So don't leave your room after curfew. And I know you're like, but man, I left my guitar in his room, and man, God gave me a melody, and I've got to capture it right now. All right? Here's what I want to tell you. I've talked with God, and if you sneak out after curfew, I've asked him to give you boils. All right? You can identify with the Egyptians in Exodus. All right, so here's the thing. Don't leave your room after curfew. Number 5, don't switch rooms. Now, I know some of you are going to go, you're going to meet your new bestie right here at Camp Electric, all right? Who's BFFs forever. We buy matching necklaces, all right? I understand.
I don't even do that at all.
You're going to meet your new bandmates, and it's going to be like, I needed to go be with them. We were writing this song, and it's going to be the greatest thing ever. And I just needed to go to their room for like 5 minutes. All right, look, don't switch rooms, because let me put you in terms like this. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking. Now, hypothetically is a big word for you, Camp Electric. That means we'll pretend together, okay? So let's pretend together that you've gone to visit your new best friend, your new bass player for your, hey, tell him I said hello. All right, you go to visit the new bandmate you've been looking for your whole lives since 3rd grade, all right? And you go over there, and while you're over there, someone from your home calls and says, Aunt Bessie Mae has died. Their favorite aunt has died. And so we're like, oh my goodness, we've got to get word to them about Aunt Bessie Mae, right? And so we go to your room to bring you the tragic news that Aunt Bessie Mae slipped on one of the sponge curlers she always wears in her hair, fell down, and it was tragic, all right? We come to tell you that in your room, and you're not in your room. And so we have to call the person, whoever called, to tell us about Aunt Bessie Mae, and we say, we can't find them, they're not in their room, and that person has a heart attack and dies. And the person that's standing beside them and wants them to have a heart attack and dies is so upset they have a heart attack and dies. Don't switch rooms and be guilty of murder in the 3rd degree, all right? That's all I'm saying to you, okay? Now, don't drag your mattress into another room. Don't switch rooms. Now, if you get in your room and there's some reason, like, you get in there and there's pink curtains, and pink curtains you can't be musical with pink curtains, talk to your chaperone. See if we can work something out, all right? Don't switch rooms. Number 6. Oh, here's a good one. Don't allow the opposite sex in your room. No! Girls, let me just say this to you, okay? Because girls, if some dude knocks on your door and is like, can I come in? Taser them in the face. Now, I've already seen some of you, all right? I've seen a few of you guys this afternoon while I was doing pride patrol, driving around. Guys are like standing there and they're like talking to each other. You know how guys are like, check out this cool cord, and then some girl will walk by and it's like, and you're like, high five in the heavenlies, Jesus, nice work on that one, right? All right? I know, if you think this is the week you're going to meet the one, you're probably not. But even if you do, don't let them in your room. Because if you do, we're going to taser you in the face. By the way, just a random disclaimer, we don't own tasers, we don't use tasers, and we're not going to actually electrocute you in the face.
But it's Camp Electric.
Well, if somebody will text mom and say, the camp pastor said he was going to taser me, and I'm a little scared. I am going to taser you, but... All right, here we go. Number 7, do abide by the lights out policy. Now, I know this is Camp Electric, and you are the rockers, right? And you're like, I don't sweet, man. I know you're like, I have already brought a case of Monster, Red Bull, and Mountain Dew, and I'm going to mix them and copious amounts every morning. Here's the thing. If you don't take advantage of the lights out thing, number 1, you're going to get your chaperone grouchy. Grouchy chaperones make for a bad Camp Electric experience. Am I right, chaperones? Besides, they're older and they know how to torment you, and they will, okay? So,
Your mother?
the lights out policy, if you stay
mom
up to like, 5:30
she has no
and then
kids
you
in
decide
her
you're going to
room,
sleep
so-
for a quick
gotcha.
hour, you're going to be in
Yeah.
there with your instructors, and they're going to be pouring into you, and you're going to be like falling over asleep, then you can go, I need a monster, you're going to kill a monster, and you're going to go to your next class like this. We're all going to laugh at you. All right, so, by the lights out policy, do what? Excellent. So, here we go. Number 8. Don't smoke, drink, or do drugs. Or have it in your possession. Alright? I'm just saying. Alright? Number 9. Do watch your language. Alright? You're poets. You're the songwriters. Use some expressive vocabulary that doesn't include 4-letter words. Alright? And if you don't like it from me, look at what Jesus said in Ephesians 4. Moving on. Number 10, don't steal, all right? Any theft will be reported to the local authorities, and I hope they put you in handcuffs and taser you. Number 11, limit your cell phone use. Don't abuse this privilege. Now, I know, girls, you have to, like, text your boyfriend 82 times an hour just to make sure, I love you, no, I love you, no, I love you, no, I love you. What are you doing? Same thing I was doing 5 seconds ago. Watch it. Number 12. Do dress appropriately. Now, here at Camp Electric, that means different things. Monkey hats are entirely appropriate. We think that purple mohawks are awesome, all right? When we say dress appropriately, please swipe in the front or the back, especially ladies. Alright? I'm just telling you, I don't want to know what color your thong is, and I don't think that's particularly attractive. Alright? So girls, live by the motto, modest is hottest.
How are you even wearing leggings right now?
I don't know. It's hot. It is really hot out. I didn't think it was gonna be that hot today. It is. I don't know.
Do meet your chaperones at all meeting times. Now, students, you need to catch up with your chaperones. When it's time for you guys to meet with your chaperones. Don't be late. Don't say, I didn't know. All right? It's in the schedule. You can talk to them. They will lay it out for you. You need to switch phone numbers and get in contact.
Yes,
so
already did
don't
that.
miss
Same here.
those
We are
meeting
good.
times. All right, where are we at? 14. Do attend all events. This is not the Camp Electric buffet. This is concerts are not optional. Go to the concerts. Yes? Yes. Number 15, if you drove here, you just saw your car for the last time till Thursday, all right?
Friday, are we saying?
Okay, so don't go to your car. Don't access your car. Don't say, I just left my wallet, all right? No. All right, number 16, don't abuse your freedom, all right? If you are taking advantage of your freedom, then you're missing the beauty of Camp Electric, all right? Don't take advantage of the freedoms that we give you here. Live in that liberty and serve and love each other well, okay? Don't take advantage of it and abuse it. Serve it well and enjoy yourselves, all right? Number 17, do return anything that is not yours. If you're walking down the road and you find a pedal, God has not blessed you with a pedal, all right? Thank you, God. I was praying for that this morning. No, all right? Someone else has lost it, so take it to the lost and found so that it won't just be lost, it'll actually be found, all right? Return those things. Number 18, keep your key and your name tag with you at how many times?
All times.
All times. Or we won't let you eat. You need your meal card, all right? Good. Any questions? Let me let you know a couple of things, all right? Camp Electric, here's the deal. This week, all of these do's and don'ts are here for your benefit and your protection. Let us serve and love each other well here at Camp Electric. Let us show the world that Camp Electric is a different sort of thing. That you can have freedom and that you know how to use that freedom to bless others and honor our King. Yeah?
Woo!
It's going to be a great, great week. A couple of things to remind you about this week. We'll be taking up an offering for World Hope. You got an email about a program called Strings of Hope. I hope that you've brought your money. And I hope that you'll take advantage of that.
Yeah.
You notice I'm using the word hope, 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 hope. Because when you hear from Ward, we will tell you about some of the great things that God is doing. It's going to be an encouragement. And we here at Camp Electric have had an opportunity to be a part of that. So, I'm your camp pastor for the week. If I can serve you, if you want to sit around and pray and talk and do whatever, please come up and say hi. Let's hang out. It's going to be an incredible week. Are you guys doing well?
Yeah!
I'm going to go to Zach.